So when we first started eating gluten-free and we were learning how to alter foods, we really turned to rice as a source of alternating for wheat. And so with that, in our cookbook, back to the basics, we introduced a lot of recipes that have to do with rice. And so that's what we're going to focus on today, is helping you guys with rice.
Yep.
Rice is so yummy
Versatile.
and so good and so healthy for you. And so that's what we're going to focus on today, is rice. And that's in our Back to the Basics cookbook.
And the rice that we use, we love Lundberg's Organic. And I want to show you on the back of here, there is our wonderful certified gluten-free. Now this is really important when it comes to grains and rices. Here, you hold that, mother load, the full bag. The reason why I point that out is because when it comes to grains and how they process them, there's a lot of care that goes into a certified gluten-free, and especially organic certified gluten-free. Yeah. So just being aware of that, that's why we use this one the most, because even when it comes to the way it's grown, there's so many miles with how they can have another grain in the way. So like wheat can't even be within so many miles of organic rice. Yep. So that's cool. And the way they mill it too, so it can't even be in the same facility. So just word to the wise, use organic.
And we like brown rice versus white rice just because of the nutritional value. Yeah. So that's what, when we talk about rice or rice flour, we prefer brown rice.
That's what we're referring to. Yeah. So when we grind our own, I had this trusty wheat grinder because we grew up with having tons of wheat in our home. Wheat was like something we had as a staple. So I didn't want to get rid of my wheat grinder. And I researched a lot about this, and there's a way you can actually clean out your wheat grinder. So if you take your wheat grinder, how it is, and you turn it on, and you're going to run a bag of popcorn. So not popcorn you put in the microwave, but a bag of popcorn. Run it through your grinder, and it will pull out all that wheat. I did 2 or 3 bags because I just wanted to make sure. Yeah. Cleaned it all out, got all the fibers and everything out of it, and now I use it all the time, and I don't get sick. Well, so it works.
So you don't have to go and buy
a brand new one. These are hundreds of dollars.
Yeah.
So
use what you have. Yeah. And what's so nice is this is such a good way to save money when it comes to gluten-free cooking, because you can grind your own rice flour.
Yep. We've done the math. It's under 50 cents. It's about 35 to 37 cents a cup of flour, so rice flour, compared to like if you buy a box mix, it could be up to $10. Yeah. So this is a way we like to incorporate saving money eating gluten-free. So this is how we grind it. It's really fancy. You turn it on and you dump the rice in, and then it grinds. So here we go. There you go. We'll grind that. So as you can hear, it's done grinding now. It's actually really fun. You pull this off, and voila, you've got fresh ground rice flour. I love it. And if I'm gonna do a fresh batch, I sometimes let that cool. If I'm gonna make waffles or pancakes, let it cool for just a little bit, because it's actually really hot if you feel it. And this is what I use to store the rest of my rice, because I had to find some use of all my cereal containers. So I use these, and I just fill them full of rice, and then they store a lot easier. So there's a little bonus trick on what to do with all that extra bag of rice. There you go.